The U.S. is tracking a big drop in tourism from around the world. Take a look at this. Travel from Canada and Mexico was down double digits in March.
Escalating trade war between the U.S. and Canada is pushing travelers to shift their vacation plans away from the U.S. to Mexico and elsewhere.
Stunning images of near-empty passenger planes are popping up on social media. These international flights have many tourists flying to the USA practically alone. Shauna Massengill flew from London to Chicago. Look, barely anyone on board.
You're walking into LAX, JFK, or Orlando International, once buzzing gateways of the world. But today, they echo like vacant malls. No lines, no luggage rolling, just silence. And this isn't a flashback to the 2020 lockdowns. This is summer 2025, and it's real. The United States is witnessing a stunning collapse in international tourism. Over 3 million tourists have canceled trips this year alone. That's not a blip, that's a crisis. We're talking about billions in lost revenue, empty flights, and entire travel sectors left hanging by a thread. America's $2 trillion tourism machine is seizing up. International arrivals are down 14%. And if that trend holds, the U.S. could lose over $20 billion in travel revenue this year alone. Hotels are vacant. Restaurant bookings have cratered. Attractions like from Disney to Times Square, the summer crowds are lighter than usual.
Here in New York, tourism is also being hit big time, once again driven by negative sentiment toward the USA.
Even more alarming, this wave of cancellations didn't start with an economic crash or natural disaster. It started with doubt, political, social, and personal. Let's begin with the numbers. Canadian bookings to the US have collapsed. On some routes, future demand has plunged by 70%. Signaling a sharp cooling in travel interest. 70. That's not hesitation, that's a rejection. In just 1 month, travel from Western Europe dropped by 17%, a stunning reversal for a region that once fueled America's tourism highs. South America, down 10%. Even TSA lines, once the symbol of crowded terminals, are thinning out. The momentum is stalling. So why is everyone staying home? 3 reasons: politics, safety, and economics. Politically, the U.S. has become more unpredictable. From travel bans to sudden visa rule changes and tariff flare-ups, the international community is watching America more cautiously. Earlier this year, Canada, the UK, and China issued travel advisories about visiting the U.S. That's unprecedented. Safety concerns are also top of mind. Headlines about gun violence, mass protests, and crime have reshaped perceptions abroad. Fair or not, for many, the U.S. no longer feels safe. And then there's economics. Even with prices cooling off, inflation's aftershocks still echo. Many travelers just don't have the spare cash for a big American getaway. The U.S. isn't just losing tourists, it's losing relevance as a travel destination. You won't hear this on cable news. But across major American cities, the impact is visible. Las Vegas has lost 6% of its visitors. Thousands of rooms sit empty nightly. Casinos are down more than 3% in revenue. New York City is bracing to lose up to 3 million tourists this year. That's millions not buying Broadway tickets, not eating in delis, not tipping drivers. This collapse isn't just hurting billion-dollar corporations. It's destroying small businesses. From family-owned food trucks in LA to kayak rentals in Maine, summer 2025 was supposed to be their comeback year. Instead, it's become their breaking point. So, is this 2020 all over again? It's worse, because this time no one closed the borders. Travelers are choosing to stay away. And when it's perception that drives avoidance, recovery becomes even harder. The reality is, tourism is fragile. Economists will tell you, it's the first industry to fall in a downturn and the last to bounce back. If this trend continues through Q3, if this downturn keeps rolling, the US could be staring down a $21 billion tourism wipeout this year. That's not just a number, that's jobs, local tax revenue, entire towns depending on tourism dollars to stay alive. Think about America's smaller destinations, coastal escapes, lakefront towns, national park hubs. They're getting hit just as hard. In many of these places, summer visitors are the only economic engine. Lose them, and you lose everything. Local festivals are being canceled. Gift shops are closing. Family-run inns are on the brink. It's not dramatic. It's happening now. Can this be reversed? Maybe. U.S. tourism boards are rolling out glossy ads and social media campaigns. Customs and Border Protection is working on faster entry systems. But here's the truth. Tourism boards are trying everything, from glossy ads to fast-track entry lanes. But when perception takes brand hits, no amount of PR can fix it overnight. What keeps people away is bigger than paperwork. It's how the U.S. is seen, abroad and at home. If the top headlines are mass shootings, political chaos, and travel chaos, no ad campaign can undo that overnight. The result? America, once a dream vacation, is now a question mark. And each day those airports stay empty, the cost climbs higher. This is not fear-mongering. It's an economic alert, and one that nobody seems willing to confront. So now the question falls to you. Would you travel to the US this year? Would your friends? Or has the dream trip been replaced with something else? Leave a comment. Let us know what you're seeing or feeling where you live. Have local businesses noticed the change? And if you value sharp, fact-based storytelling, like this video and subscribe for more deep dives that matter. Because while the silence in America's airports grows louder, the world is already making other plans.